Welcome back, Sainers, to another edition of Fan Cams. We're not the faces you're expecting, but we're the faces you're getting today, obviously coming here at Manuka Oval. Jordan's voice had a bit of a moment in the fourth quarter, so if you can hear what he sounds like right now.
I sound a bit like Lenny Hayes in the 2010 Grand Final, accepting as Norm Smith, but more power through. Disappointing loss, but we'll talk to some other Sainers and see how they're feeling today.
Exactly right, and hopefully some Sainers have some stresses for him.
Declan, disappointing loss today. What were your thoughts on the game?
Getting close in that last quarter was obviously good signs, but disappointing that they couldn't get over the line. I think Brad Hill probably had one of his best games ever as a Sainer, and I think the effort was there. There's just got to be some things fixed up by Ross during the week, and I don't think. I think it could have been a lot worse. I think we should be happy with that and move forward positively.
What's one positive we can take away from this game? Something to take into the Bulldogs game next week?
Yeah, I think especially going into the Bulldogs next week, a clearance game was really good, and I think that given we're going up against the likes of Tom Green, Josh Kelly, some very good clearance players. The way they played today was really positive, and I think I just got to take that into next week, not get too down. Obviously, it got really close, but not take that to heart too much.
Yep. Thanks, Declan.
Yeah, no worries, Jordan.
I'm here with Lance Collard. Lance, disappointing loss today by the boys. What were your thoughts on the game? How do you feel after that?
It was a good game. The boys really fought back at the end. A bit flat at the start, but just a good fight. So it's very happy with the ending, but not the results.
Yeah. Think there's any positives to take into next week?
A lot of positives. Giants are obviously a good team, top of the ladder. We only went down to them by 1 point, so take a lot of positives out of this.
All right, guys, I'm here with
Sam, James,
Liv. Obviously, long-time Saints fans. How do you think the game went, first of all?
pretty bad first half and then brought it back in the second.
Teased us right to the end.
Yeah, it was like the Richmond game, but just couldn't do enough in the end.
Yeah, probably right. I don't know, we had obviously the big comeback in the last bit. Do you think we leave it too late too many times? Like, it's a bit of a theme this week.
Yeah, well, after the Richmond game, it was kind of, continued that a bit, so yeah, absolutely.
And Joshy Battle went into the midfield last sort of few minutes of the game. What do you think of that?
Made the difference.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
Bigger body.
Yeah, exactly right. We've been crying out for a bit of a bigger body, haven't we? Awesome. Thanks, guys, for your time. All right, you got a few more Sainers down from, say, sunny New South Wales.
Yeah.
Awesome. Who are we here with, sorry? Who are we here with?
Say your name.
Oh, Matt. Sorry.
Matty and
Louise.
Awesome.
And Ruby. Yeah.
And Ruby, sorry, I completely missed you. What was your initial thoughts on the game?
I thought it was a bad start, obviously, but they showed their strengths at the end there. I wish they could just bring that at the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
that was really cool. I think there's a lot of the time. I don't know how to say it in the proper footy terms, but there was a lot of intercepts that shouldn't have been intercepts. Our kicking wasn't going to the target a lot across the back specifically, and we couldn't get it forward. But I captained Romar in my dream team, so yay, 138 points.
That's a good get, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, and obviously a bit inconsistent the first sort of 5 weeks of the year. What do you think is sort of getting changed or needs to change if we are to be a bit more consistent through the first 4 quarters?
I think we're building, and I think what Ross said last week, they're babies. There's some little guys in there that we're nurturing, and they're coming together. I'm still really hopeful for a really strong finish.
Yeah, their confidence, that's it, their confidence. And they've got it, they've got the package, they've just got to
piece it together.
Just got to piece it together and get it on the field,
Yeah, exactly right. Well, thanks for your time, guys, and enjoy the flight home.
Next week.
Next week, exactly right.
All right, who am I here with? Chris, what were your thoughts on the game? Obviously disappointing end, but what's some takeaways from the game? Something positive.
Well, he had a crack at the end. You got to wonder where it was for the other 3 quarters, unfortunately. But good to see the boys have a go.
Yeah. Do you think we left it a bit too late?
Yeah, probably. But better late than never. Hey.
That's a good point. What's some positives that we can take away into the next game against the Doggies?
Steely was outstanding, so as long as he does that again, will be a good sniff, hopefully. But hopefully not too many of the boys are injured. I saw a couple of injuries out there, so
Fingers crossed. Thanks so much, Chris.
Pleasure.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
Who am I here with?
So Rees and Casey, we've come up from Albury to watch this game with some in-laws that are mad NRL fans, so trying to convert them. But, lucky we came, I think. It was a good game in the end. I thought after the first half we were going to get pantsed a bit, and it was a bit of a waste of time, but to be 1 point down at the end of the game, I think it turned out to be a better result than I expected.
Yeah. Any positives that we can take away into next week's game against the Doggies?
I think just the fact that we didn't go away. I think we had the chance to just drop our heads after half time and just carry on as we were, but we came back, especially that last quarter, just dug deep in the midfield a bit more and managed to get a bit more of the possession, and then that led to a bit of a better score. So
awesome. Thanks so much for your time.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
All right, Sanders, I'm here with
Ted
And Mitchell.
Awesome. What's your initial thoughts on the game?
Exciting.
Yeah, it was a good fourth quarter, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were closer than they should have been. They didn't play so well in the first half, but they fought their way back, and it was a big last quarter. It was exciting.
Who was the best on for you?
I don't know.
No.
Brad Hill or Rowan Marshall.
Yeah, Brad Hill was quite electric.
Yeah,
they seem to just be moving the ball through him quite well.
Getting dangerous, which is what you want from him. But no, there wasn't probably too many poor players. They just didn't. Just missing targets and things that they normally do well. They didn't. It was more positives than negatives.
Yeah, exactly right. Moving forward, how do you think we sort of fix the consistency issue across 4 quarters?
I just think it was player skill areas. I think they fixed it themselves. I didn't actually see too much on the field to change for the 4 quarters. I just think they played better than they had the first half. I think it was more player involvement more than structure, I thought, but that's just spectating.
Yeah. And can we see you running out for the Saints in a few years' time? Absolutely.
Yep.
Where are you currently playing footy?
West Wyalong.
Nice. All right, can I get a go, Saints?
Go Saints!
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, mate. Good on you.
And I'm here with
Tom and Finn.
Tom and Finn. Who was best on today?
I think Mitch Owens or Jack Steele.
Yeah.
I probably think Jack Steele.
Yeah, captain, safe choice. Initial thoughts on the game? How do you think we went?
It's sad that we lost by 1 point, but we did pretty good at the end. Yeah, it did pretty well for a good comeback.
It was.
Disappointing at the ends.
A little bit. Josh Battle moved into the midfield, traditionally a half-backer. What do you guys think of that?
I don't know, but he was pretty good.
Yeah, he was, isn't he?
He was pretty good.
Do you reckon he makes All-Australian this year?
Hopefully.
Hopefully?
Yeah, hopefully.
Awesome, guys. Hopefully we get to see you out and run for St Kilda in a few years' time, and well, you better be a Saints fan. Where are we playing footy at the moment?
East Lake.
East Lake.
I've stopped. I used to play in Melbourne.
All right, awesome. Well, future of Saints footy. All right, thanks, guys.